manageable. That's manageable. In the past, I would have seen stones like that and gone, "Oh, that's really heavy." Now I'm like, "Oh, you can move it. Wonderful." So this stone is absolutely fine, totally doable. This stone is tricky, but also fine. That's the stone I've already moved, that took hours. And this, I think this is the last one because, well, who knows, but this is the last big one. I think we've got enough footing. So the wall's going to be quite high. It's quite tall. So the foundations need to go quite far down there. Obviously here you can see they've just built this wall on just rock. But we're going to do things properly, dig deep down in here and then build the blockwork up using rebar attached in here and into the house. So that'll make it very sturdy and keep all this earth up. And then I think I'm going to save that rock to move till tomorrow, but we're making wonderful progress. It's the end of a beautiful day. Look at that sky, not a cloud. So I'm certainly not complaining. This is the price you pay to live in paradise. A bit of hard work. Never hurt anybody.
He's just going to stand there jumping up you.
It's got eye bogies.
He doesn't give in.
Okay, so Dave, you've seen what I've got. I've got
Don't you jump up my leg.
I've got the biggest rock yet to move, the biggest boulder. It's long.
I've only seen pictures of it, so it's difficult. Is it stuck in the ground or is it free?
It's free.
Okay. Do you think it would break in half?
Well, I've been trying to with both.
Have you tried on the big one? I know you tried on the other one.
Yes.
Because it's thinner that way.
Yeah, I don't think they're coming apart. They're not splitting.
I haven't got any rock breaking pins, but I have got some short, fat cold chisels.
Okay.
That you might be able to knock in.
Okay.
So you could cut a groove in with an angle grinder.
Yep.
Knock a chisel in and use a big hammer.
Okay, and try and split it.
Try and split it. Or I'll just persist with the jackhammer. I mean, if you use the angle grinder and cut a slot into it first, gives you a starting point. If you can't do that, you need to get a big metal bar. Now, I can't get downstairs, so I can't show you where stuff is. And I'm not sure exactly where it is unless I go and look. But did you find the long crowbar, heavy, long crowbar?
Yes.
So there's also, I don't know if it's in them buckets of pipes or whatever, there's a scaffold tube, silver, that you could put over that to give you extra length to it for leverage. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then you need to make a fulcrum point.
What's a fulcrum point?
Like a point of leverage. So
right.
You imagine if you've got like a long line and you've got, on top of the line, you've got something heavy.
Like scales?
kind of, but then your fulcrum point will be, if you come back from that and put something underneath it, gives you a leverage point. See, if you put the leverage point close to the rock, you're going to be able to lever it to lift it. And then if you can use it, maybe use another rock. If there's any flat ones, put another rock next to it and lever down against it. So you're lifting the other rock. And if you can turn it over, onto something like, I don't know if we've got like a length of wood, maybe a bit of 100 by 70 or something left over somewhere, maybe in the wood pile. Put it so it tips onto a piece of wood, you can get it to roll again. And it will keep rolling if you keep tipping it on top of something else.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, when I was doing it yesterday, I felt like that's what I needed to be doing.
It's just not quite strong enough.
I don't know.
Well, it's about 200 kilos probably at least.
I don't know.
It needs both of us doing it, but I can't help.
It doesn't. It's just like you said, you just need to be smart.
Points of leverage. You can move huge weights.
Points of leverage.
Yeah. If you're used to it, you know what you're doing. It's very hard for me to explain, but if you know what you're doing, you can move huge weights on your own.
Well, that's what I was trying to do yesterday, and obviously, like using.
Well, you did move huge weights on your own. You did really well.
Tom wagging. Thomas. He's stretching. You're doing your weird stretch thing that you do. You're
he manages to make himself weigh 3 times than he actually does when he stands on top of it somehow. Doesn't need griff. Yeah.
It's funny. Okay, so points of leverage.
Fulcrum.
That's called a fulcrum.
Yeah, where you I'm not very good at explaining things. So if you just put a bar under it, you've got nothing to lever against, have you?
Well, this was a big problem yesterday because it's been raining. The soil was just getting really difficult. So what you need to do is put something
solid there. The best thing, if you can find a piece of wood. Stop doing that on my knee. Here we go. We get jumped on now. If you can find a piece of wood or something like that, there's all kinds of stuff about. I'll put that against it or close to it, and it gives you something to.
Come
means
on.
that you can lever against it. Will you all go away? Get away from my bloody leg. So yeah, you can make. Why are you so fascinated with standing on me?
Tom, stimmer. Sit. Bogies.
Right, that's what you need to do anyway. And then if you can tip it over onto its side, because I noticed it was flat but wide. Tom, you get down. He's just being ridiculous now.
That's a good though. Oh.
And you are. You're both being ridiculous. Ran, shut up. No one's throwing your ball.
Biff, shush. Okay, so we've got 3 things to try. Take chunks out of it with the...
Well, if it's got a thinner part, you might be able to break through it.
With the breaker and the sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Just keep trying to take bits out of it.
I've got somewhere downstairs, I've got a short, thick cold chisel. I don't know if it's been used for splitting rocks or something, but I don't know where it is without going and looking which box it's in.
So that was option 1. Option 2 is use old-fashioned methods of putting a chisel in it and a hammer.
That's option 1.
Is that the same as using the machines?
Well, I'd say cut a slot in it.
Okay.
With the grinder, the big grinder.
The grinder? This is a different machine.
Yeah, you know my big angle grinder.
That's a blade.
Yeah.
So you're cutting it with a blade.
You're worried about using it.
Well, I've seen your knee, the other knee, Dave.
That was with a saw.
I thought that was with an angle grinder.
No, circular saw.
See, I don't know what these things are. You will have to do a tool video when you're better, because you keep telling me, use the angle grinder, the circular saw, the multi-tool.
Can I send you pictures?
I don't know what any of these things are. Do you know what I mean? I probably should at this point.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
even
we
though,
should have gone through this.
but even though you've told me, I still don't know what any of these things are. Because if you don't use something, do you know what I mean? It's like me telling you what different types of makeup is. Unless you've used the makeup, it doesn't really stick, does it?
I did go to a party as Wonder Woman once.
Your mates fancied you. What are you doing? Oh my god, it's gonna be go over. Oh no! No! I'm being attacked by doggies. Tom, what are you doing? Dave!
I can't help you.
Oh! He's pinned. Dave, he's pinned me down. Stop! Yeah. So much heavier. Right. Do you want to go outside? Go on then.
That'll teach you.
Okay. So option 1, cut bits off of it. Option 2.
No, I didn't say cut bits off of it.
Okay. That was something I'm going to try and do. Option 2, try and split it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Basically, I was going to say cut a slot in it and then drive a chisel in the top or use the big breaker or the jackhammer. But just persist with that.
And then
don't let go in too far, just keep moving along. If you cut a slot all the way across the top, just keep going back and forth with the jackhammer. And it will go eventually.
And then the third option is to just try and lever it out of the way.
But just think, even in 2 pieces, both of them, they're still 2 very heavy pieces. But you'd probably be able to roll them.
The thing is that they're going to have to be split at some point. They're not going
to use that in one piece, are you?
They're not going to stay that side, are they?
Yeah.
Because no one can move it.
Yeah, well, I'll just push it over the edge and use it as a bottom stone for the retaining wall.
But no one's going to be able to move it.
Yeah, they are.
So you might as well cut it in half now.
Yeah, you can do it now, yeah.
What's that bit in the middle of the seesaw called?
Fulcrum.
Fulcrum. Okay, so it's a new day today. It's a lovely day. Another clear blue sky day, no clouds in the sky. So Dave told me how to tackle this last boulder. These 2 I can move and put them on the sack barrow and get them out of here. This one is even bigger than the one I struggled with. So I'm either gonna use the various tools to try and break it in half. Alternatively, I'll do what I did with the other one and pivot it. Dave described a technique to me which involved creating a lever. He said to do this. So the longer the lever, the more strength there is, or force. The longer the lever, the more force there is. But I also need, I can't remember what he called it now, but in my head I was thinking of it as the middle of a seesaw, like a pivot point. No, because it's a resting point. The pivot point will be a different point. I can't remember what he called it. The problem I've got is I can't get behind it because there's a wall of earth there and I need to be behind it to move it that way. I could pivot. Every time I say pivot I think about that scene in Friends. Pivot. But yeah, so if I'm that side I could try and sort of pivot it this way. I'm going to have a go with what he said because it sort of made sense. So you use a rock to rest the bar on. Okay, it's nice in theory. Do you hammer that under? How does it work? Maybe you have to hammer it under, or if I lift it with my shovel. Okay. Right, I can lift it a little bit with my shovel, but not much. I think what I'm going to have to do is dig around it like I did yesterday. So maybe dig around it first and then reassess the situation. So I'm going to move this one and this one, and then I'm going to dig this one out a bit more, and then I'm going to try and use the levering technique. See if I get anywhere with that. Not safe. Go on, shoo, shoo, shoo. Does he know a bell? Lle mae eto? Does he know? Come on, saff of yma. Does he know a bell? Go and get the ball. Where's the ball? Go and get Bran. Where is it? Where is it? Lle mae'r bell? Does he know? Go on. Throw your ball in a minute. Just be busy. Maybe it can just stay there. hammer that. And then what? Ow. So as you can see, I'm getting nowhere fast with moving these massive boulders. I tried all the different techniques and they all worked like a little bit. It'd be a lot easier if we had more people. I do like the idea of like a community of people helping each other. But it's difficult, isn't it? I'm absolutely exhausted. I don't feel like I've achieved much at all. But this bad boy, this is the final giant boulder that I needed to move out of the shed area. So technically I've done that, it's just in the way. So I just wanted to move it to the side, but I feel really weak today, which is really annoying. Dave said this would happen. Hello. Oh, looks, am I sweaty? Ooh. Okay, so if this is the end of the video, thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you again next week on Sunday at 9 AM. Take care, bye.